So, I saw this video of Dick Gregory before, and I said if I ever get a chance, I'm gonna do what he's saying.
You need somebody to test the water. Once the company know you're gonna be testing the water, they would less be apt to put something in the water. Two, get a dog or a cat and put the water down. They don't drink it, and something's wrong with it. See, a dog or a cat, and this is the problem with Jimmy Jones. When they said Jimmy Jones and the people was drinking the Kool-Aid with the cyanide in it, and the cats and the dogs was dead, a dog would not drink straight Kool-Aid, let alone Kool-Aid with cyanide in it, okay? If you take water out the tap and put it for a dog or a cat, they will walk around it, not just so happen chlorine and fluorine is a gas. All gas move to a higher level. And so there's a period when the dog or the cat will come and drink the water.
If chlorine and fluorine in my water is good for me, how come you rich folks don't drink it? Time I come around y'all getting y'all's out the bottle. And ain't got no chlorine and fluorine in it. I got enough sense to know if it was good for me, I wouldn't get it for free. Every time I get ready to put water in my goldfish, it says if you take the water out the tap with chlorine and fluorine in it, let it sit open in a container for 24 hours or you kill the fish. It looked like somebody was saying, now what is in this water that will kill fish?
We don't drink no water, no, for 45 years. Water as you know it. Water only hydrates. If I have coconut water, I am going to more than hydrate. The original sports drink, coconut water is the most electrical food on the planet. It's the highest grown, and it's 100% water. And if I can do it at 76, not sick, 20/20 vision, my brain is expanding. I live where coconuts grow. Coconuts cannot grow in New York City, neither can I. I cannot grow where coconuts don't grow. So I'm here growing on coconuts rather than blank, empty, bottled water. We want structured water. Don't have me filling up my body with no 8 glasses of water a day. I have a limited capacity as to how much I can put into my body, and I want it to count.
Dr. Masaru Emoto, who did all this work with water, his first experiment was to put a bottle of water, have all of his students send negative energy. I hate you, you're stupid, you're a fool. Took that water, froze it in little petri dishes, bring it out, stick it under a microscope with a camera on top, it forms these big ugly black blobs. Take the same kind of water, another bottle, send positive energy to the water, freeze it, put it under the petri dish when it's melting, forms beautiful snow crystals. So we know that two things were fascinating. Water has memory, and 85% of your body is made up of water. Your brain is made up of even more water. So when you're saying negative things to yourself, you're affecting yourself in a physiological way.
I personally believe this is one of the most important scientific discoveries of all time. I am really shocked that we don't even learn this in school. This is some next level stuff, and it was verified to be true. Dr. Masaru Emoto, and what he discovered was, when you speak to the water and you say certain things like, I love you, or, you're my friend.
Or beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful,
yeah.
Angel. It could be simple, just like angel, happiness, peace. When you say these positive words to the water and then you freeze it, it makes beautiful shapes.
Most of the time they're symmetrical. They look like
you Google images. They have photos of this.
They look like snowflakes, like beautiful symmetrical snowflakes.
Now, when you say mean, nasty words to the water, and then they freeze the water, it would make ugly, repulsive shapes.
Asymmetrical.
Yeah, like cracks and looks like damage.
Bubbles.
And he basically proved that, your consciousness and your will combined with the intention behind your words affects reality. It's like the concept that, your words are magic. So much so that you change physical reality.
Yeah, it is quite literally proof that the things that come out of your mouth
change reality,
affect your physical surroundings.
Now, why did I make this mistake of going down this rabbit hole? After my post yesterday where we found out that Aquapana water, the luxury water, ain't shit, it's really trash, wrapped up in a glass bottle, I did a deep dive and this is what I found. So this website is live-oasis.com, y'all, and it is going to blow your mind. You can see all of the brands that they did this study with, and they are basically all trash as hell. I'm not gonna lie, this pissed me off because I faithfully drink Evian up here with a 55, a score of a 55. I have purchased Crystal Geyser. Shout out to the Dollar Tree. I guess I should have known better because I got it from the Dollar Tree, but not really because it scored higher than Evian. Icelandic down there with a 50, Ice Mountain down here with the 50. Like, what is going on? Your eyes are not playing tricks on you, y'all. Fiji scored a 15. Poland Springs, Life Water, Boxed Water, Liquid Death, all of these popular waters, these fancy waters, 15 out of 100. Toxic as hell. So in the post yesterday, somebody was like, oh yeah, you got to drink Alkaline 88. Sis, it scores a 10, literally the same as Dasani. What is going on?
Psycho about filtering my water because I live in Miami. The water comes into a condo unit. God knows where those pipes have been before it gets in there. I just took 2 glasses of tap water. Then I had my production manager, had him hold 4 of his fingers in the water for 60 seconds. And then he took his fingers out, and then I used chlorine drops, and I actually measured the amount of chlorine in each glass. 1 glass turned bright yellow, showing the presence of chlorine where he did not put his hand. The other glass, which was from the same tap, showed no chlorine, showing that in 60 seconds it went right transdermal. So the body absorbed that chlorine right out of the water. Now you're showering with that. You're drinking it, you're brushing your teeth with it, you're bathing in it, you're washing your face with it in the mornings. So right there before.
The State Water Resources Council Board on Tuesday voted to allow water companies to pump treated wastewater into residents' taps. Yeah, toilet to tap, flush to faucet, poop to pitcher, gas to glass, colon to cup, dookie to drink, POO to H2O, urination to hydration, spleen to canteen, stench to quench. That's right, Californians are going to be drinking toilet water, specifically LA and San Diego, which seems to me if you're going to be recycling wastewater, you might want to think twice about starting in the 2 metro areas that are best known for great Mexican food, especially the LA cats. You got to hope you're not in the same district as John Goodman, you know what I mean? But look, everyone is drinking recycled wastewater. You just want to be drinking indirect potable reuse. This has been a long time coming in California because there's buku droughts in California, and the deadline was coming up. Essentially, at the end of this year, they had to drink or get off the pot, and they chose to drink. So California, go figure.
I learned this, so you're going to learn it too. Blue cap means it was sourced by spring water. White cap means the water is processed. Black cap means the water is alkaline. Colored cap means the water has been flavored with artificial flavoring. Keep this in mind when you're buying water from convenience stores.
Y'all, this is crazy. Look this up for yourself. Check this out.
What's important to understand is that food and everything shifted in the last 30 years. You didn't see genetically modified foods 30 years ago. They came onto the scenes in the late 1990s. And a lot of those foods have chemicals in them, one in particular called atrazine, okay? A scientist did a demonstration with frogs. And what he was able to see as these frogs became more and more exposed to this chemical that is commonly used in genetically modified foods, is actually the second most used herbicide in the whole of US.
Wow.
These frogs that were male frogs were being feminized or converted into what he called, they became gay. But they didn't become gay. These male frogs became female frogs.
The genitals changed.
Everything changed. You see what I'm saying? So like, now think about that for a second. If it could do that to a frog, then it can slowly do that to a human
over generations,
over the course of 3 decades.
So we got smart water, not very smart to be drinking, but to the average consumer, vapor distilled water, electrolytes for taste, purely balanced pH. It sounds like it would be good, right? Like you see this and you're like, oh, this is good, this is smart, this will hydrate me. So I'm gonna let you pour that into that glass right there. Okay, so our human bodies thrive on negatively charged water. Like that's what our cells need, that's what gives us energy, that's what gives us voltage. So we want both of these to have a negative reading. So we're gonna put this in here. What does it say? 180. It just keeps going up to 200, 205, 209, 2. Yeah, keeps going. Can you see it on the camera? So this is literally stealing energy from your body. It's aging you faster. It's inflaming you. It leads to digestive issues. And then we compare that to Kangen. 700. Wow. Okay, so going back again, goes right up to positive, right? So literally, you have this substance that is giving you death. Literally, like according to this is a chemist tool that's been around for 100 years. And it's called an oxidation reduction potential meter. And it tells you whether there's energy actually in water or if it's lacking energy. So that really simple test right there. And then we could put pH drops in it too, just like real quick to see. So on a pH scale, this is straight up acid. Yep. Straight up acid water. So people are literally paying what? Like at least $2 for this, for a case, and yet they're literally paying for water that is acid in a bottle, inflammation in a bottle, digestive issues in a bottle. Yeah.
In this video, this lady speaks the truth about adding baking soda to your water. Make sure you watch until the end and let me know what you think in the comments below.
Okay, I have another product share for you because God's medicine should not break the bank. So I know a lot of us are buying like alkaline water and or maybe an alkaline system in our house to make our water alkaline. But did you know that pure baking soda, and I like this brand because it doesn't have an aluminum in it, it is pure premium quality baking soda, that if you put just a pinch of baking soda in your water, that it alkalines the water and it helps neutralize the acid in your stomach. And I actually drink about 2 glasses of water with the baking soda in it, because with everything in moderation. I've had people tell me, well, if 2 cups of soursop work for you, then 4 cups should work great. And then they end up getting a stomach ache or, they end up not feeling well. Even God's medicine, everything in moderation. And pay attention to your body always. But if you put just literally a little pinch of baking soda in your glass of water, it actually does wonders. If you suffer from UTIs, it will help neutralize your kidneys and help break up some of that stuff so that it helps with UTI. If you suffer from acne, it's actually safe enough. The FDA has regarded this as generally safe, is what they call it. It's a safe product. And if you put a paste of that and water on your face, it helps pull the bacteria out of your acne. It'll help with your clear your acne on your face. If you brush your teeth with it, it helps remove the stains. If you gargle with it, it helps get the bacteria out of your mouth. It actually helps neutralizes your breath, and it has antibacterial and antimicrobial benefits to it. It is an amazing product, and like I said, instead of buying a bunch of alkaline water that's very expensive, like I said, God's medicine is not meant to break the bank. Just use baking soda and it will be amazing for you. But always do your research, pay attention to how you're feeling, but it's a great thing to add to your regimen. I love you. God loves you so much.
Hey, stop scrolling. I got the sauce. Check this video out. It's a little long, but it's worth it. Check this one out.
Time in it. The government doesn't know this. Then there's something very wrong with our government. Of course they know it. Not only do they know it, the elite knows it, and the oil company knows that you can run your car and heat your house from water, but they don't want us to know about it. So I'm going to show you how that's possible.
Pay attention.
Now. What I have here is a plumbing tube. It's empty. And I have this piece of metal put together with rubber bolts and rubber washers in between. None of the metal is touching each other, and 2 wires on the top, okay? Easy thing, you can do it with a knife and fork if you want. Just stick a knife and fork in a bucket of water, and as long as they don't touch each other, you can create hydrogen gas. So here's the tube. I'm going to fill it up with water. If you can see that.
This is proof we've been lied to.
Hopefully that's enough. And I'm gonna put this thing inside of it, like this. Make sure it's, I might need a little bit more water. There we go. And this thing here is a battery pack for jump starting the car. Turn this around. Turn this one around. So it don't fall over. And I connect this one here and this one here. And now we have instant reaction of hydrogen and oxygen separated. Now the bubbles is actually hydrogen gas. You can see the gas coming off it. This ignites, so flammable, so powerful. As you'll see, I'll try and get close and hopefully I can get this right. And it explodes. I'll do that right again for you to see, because it generates a lot of hydrogen gas, and this could be what could be fuel in your car. And it's very easy. It's made on demand. I don't know if you could see that on the video, but there's definitely a flame and an explosion, and you can see it's making it pretty quick.
This is water, guys.
So that's water. So we've been lied to pretty much our whole lives about pretty much everything.
You got breast milk, natural occurring sugar. We got vegetables, natural occurring sugar. We got fruits, highly natural occurring sugars. Show me the natural occurring sugar in your water. Show me now. Somebody show me. Somebody show me natural occurring sugar that the body needs for fuel inside of tap water, inside of your spring water, inside of your volcanic water. Somebody show me. Since everybody think Yaki just be talking crap and like I'm just coming up with some. From 6 months of age, you can give a baby small amounts of water. See that? Even when they get 6 months, you still can't even give them water. It says, matter of fact, give them small amounts of water if needed, and in addition to their breast milk or their formula feeds. You see that? So this shows you that you're not even supposed to be drinking water. You can't even give it to an infant baby. Just like you wouldn't give an infant baby alcohol because it's bad for the body. We just got to make it make sense, family. Look, all we got to do is sit back and just make this stuff make sense. You wouldn't get alcohol to a baby because it's a toxic. You don't give water to a baby because it's toxic. How simple is this if we really, really look? Look, we have been bamboozled. We have been lied to. That's why the baby need breast milk. Then from the breast milk, put that baby on actual coconut waters. Then from the coconut waters, put that baby on cucumbers. Then from the cucumber water, put that baby on juices and leave that baby a raw plant-based diet for the rest of his life. But H2O, I really don't see the benefits of it other than washing skin. If y'all think I'm lying, y'all can ask my wives. I do not drink water. I probably drink a bottle of water once a week. And that's when the juicing ain't get done. We had a long day or something like that. Other than that, like I'm straight. I drink. That's what I drink. I juice. I juice a whole lot, y'all. I mean, like when I say I'm a frugivore in nature, I eat more fruits and I drink more fruits than anything. This is what I be on. I don't be on, and I'm completely fine. I'm completely healthy. Completely healthy. Nothing is wrong with my blood work. I'm very hydrative. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I regenerated my own heart tissue. I used to have kidney failure. I had scar tissue on my heart. It's all types of messed up stuff that was wrong to me. My juice fast and my herbs and switching to this plant-based frugivore diet, 80% frugivore, 20% vegetables. And out of that 100%, 10% I eat cooked foods here and there. Like for instance, I just had some cooked plantains. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm all raw. Like, y'all should see how in my mind, I done gained clarity back. I'm connected to the ether, the non-ether. I get downloads all the time. My focus is fucking impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like can't nobody beat me at this knowledge. Like when it comes to knowledge and downloading and meditating and balancing, that's because my diet is impeccable. And I'm charged up off the H3O too. Straight up. And I'm not bragging, y'all. I'm just showing y'all how amazing, because you can do the same thing if you get on the same live it. If you get on the same live it, not diet, but live it. See, when you look at what we did in the ancient times, y'all, Indians talk about this all the time. They didn't drink water. And I want to point out something and bring something out that is very, very, very relevant right now. Notice an infant baby. When an infant baby come from the womb, do that infant baby drink water? Do that infant baby drink H2O? No, it don't. Do you know why? Because it is very toxic to the baby. Because it is very, very, very acidic to the baby, and the baby can suffer from water toxicity. You see that? It will mess up the baby whole kidney filtration system. It will drown the baby lungs, and it doesn't have the right amount of phytonutrients and bioflavonoids and biophotons to sustain the baby and make the baby thrive. Then if you look at the chemical composition of breast milk, it is totally different from water. But you look at the chemical compositions of certain fruits and certain vegetables, it is an exact simulation and reputation and vibrate at the same harmonious frequency as what we're going to say breast milk does. But water don't. H2O don't vibrate at the same resonant frequency as breast milk. It don't, but you can get certain fruits and you would test the chemical composition. You would test the ion leak chains, or this is nothing but electrolytes and electricity when I say ion leak chains. Coming from these fruits, the same as breast milk. You would crack open a coconut, you would test that coconut. I mean, it's damn near identical as the black woman's breast milk. You cannot do the same thing with spring water, with tap water, with volcanic water. I don't give a damn what H2O you talking about. You cannot do the same thing, and we're going to prove it, because the human body was not meant to actually consume H2O, but they were meant to consume H3O2. Now, H2O is good for exterior. Topically, it's good to wash off the dead accumulated cells on your skin. It's good for that. It's good for rejuvenation. You washing your face with. That's what it's good for. It's good for you to soak in a little bit. You know, especially if you got salt and stuff added to it. And that's the reason why, if you see in the ancient days, you know, they usually use rainwater and usually use clear or and salt lakes to go in and sit in to bathe their skin. But is it good for literally consuming and going inside of your digestional tract and absorbing all of these chemical factors that we need, the healing modalities that we need to actually progress us through this evolution time capsule? No. Fruit is the water that you need. You don't have to go bend over and lap this water. You don't have to go create glasses and cups and shit like that to put this liquid in to drink it. You literally, all you have to do, being the upright walking human being you are, is just simply walk to a tree, pluck that fruit from that tree, and eat that water. You see that? You don't need utensils. You don't have to actually get in positions that you were not created in. We're not created to be four-legged creatures, so you shouldn't be on all fours lapping water like a dog, because you're not a dog. You don't have a long tongue to lap the water in anyway, and you don't have the pores that these mammals have, that the water goes strictly straight into the bloodstream and the digestive tract the moment that they lap it, especially like camels. You don't have different spots inside your body to store this water, none of that, showing you that you were not created to actually have that water. That water for you is for bathing, but the water you need for actually drinking, which is eating, will be your fruits. And notice, you can be you and stand up upright. Now, H3O is basically what you need for the body to start even begin to get its hydrative factors. The body cannot even use H2O. In order for the body to use H2O, it have to be converted over into H3O. Notice H2O and H3O is not even a complete molecular structure. But when you get into fruit water, or what we're going to call H3O2, notice that it's a complete structure. It's a complete molecular structure. And it actually looks like a symbol, y'all, that a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, that sounds like Egyptology. But it looked like an ankh, or it looked like the tree of life, or it looks like a key. that's going to unlock portals. It looks like a key that's going to unlock the junk DNA. It looked like a key that's going to unlock the Akashic records, this infinite eternal library that lies deep within inside of the cellular mechanism. Look at it, y'all. See that? Look at how beautiful H3O2 looks like when you look at the atomic structure and the chemical composition of this molecular structure. Oh, we. Let's keep it going though. Now check this out. When you're seeing this with the exclusive zone water, notice how it creates this barrier that I've been talking about, and it actually erects the protein or erects the cell. Now when you drink regular H2O, look at how the cell is just looped, how the cell have no life in it. It damn near look like a dying peanut. It look like a laid over kidney. But if you look on the left side of your screen with the exclusive zone H3O2 water that come from your fruit, notice that it creates itself a protective barrier, because all of the negative and positive ions, all the negative and positive electrolytes and electricities that was inside of the cell, the H3O2 pushes it. It's why it's called exclusive zone. It pushes it out of the zone area, and then you have something called the Golgi apparatus of the cell, or what we're going to call the mucosa membrane of the cell. And all these negative and positive signals and charge literally wraps around the cells and resurrect the cell back to life. But you don't get that with H2O though. H2O is not even a structured water. I'm gonna show y'all that. H2O is not even a structured water. Now check this out. I know y'all like, boy, this boy is out of his mind. But you can't fake stuff like this. See that? This is H2O on the right side. Look at all the pollutants in it. Look at all the pollutants. Now, I want to show y'all what H3O2, fruit water, does. This is what fruit water does to pollutants. Notice that it isolates them. Look at how structured and how beautiful it is. Notice it looks like a hexagram, or it looks like the Star of David, or it starts to shape just like your DNA structure. Look at how beautiful H3O2 water is compared to H2O. Look at it. H2O water is unstructured, it's uncivilized, it's unstable, it's just everywhere. So you can't get the right amount of information that you need from H2O. But when you eat the water from your fruits, look at the beautiful frequencies and patterns that it brings to the body. And this is how you truly know that Genesis 1:29 is the diet made for us, because it makes a hexagram, an oxogram, it makes the Metatron, the cube. All the things. And notice I got my cucumber water right here, cucumber juice. This is that real H3O2. And then I got my coconut, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my fully structured water molecules in my body right now, y'all. While y'all over there drinking on y'all drinking on y'all tap water and y'all bottled water. It's dehydrating y'all, family. And you will see inside of our protocol, we don't recommend you drink water at all. We recommend that you juice 8-ounce glasses, 8-ounce glasses of juice a day, because that is more hydrative. That have more amino acids, that have more sugars in it, and have more everything you need to cleanse your body, to rehabilitate your body, and to restore, and just to clean out all of that DNA, and to get out all of these different things like that. To get out all the pollutants from the foods, the toxemias, the chemtrails, all the bullshit that you've been accumulating throughout your environment, throughout your life. The only thing that's going to get rid of that and truly purge that out will be the water from your fruits. It would not be H2O. I'm just telling y'all. All right, when a baby is born, a baby don't go straight on H2O. They say wait at least 6 to 8 months to put that baby on H2O, showing you that H2O is not the right adequate water that a baby needs, showing you that it's not for mammals. I mean, well, it's not for human mammals, humanoids. And even when you see baby calves and stuff come out, you don't see them going to the lake or going to the spring to drink. They get right on mama tit, because that's everything you need. That's the colostrum. That's all the fatty acids you need. That's all the amino acids you need. That's all the trace minerals you need. That's all the electricity you need. And that is all the galactose you need. See, there's 3 sugars that is essential for human life that makes carbon chain or carbon constituents, which makes melanin. We're melanated beings, and we need carbon. We need carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. H2O don't have all 3 of those. See, that H2O most definitely have hydrogen and oxygen, but where's the carbon at? Where's the sugars inside of H2O? But H3O2 most definitely got fructose in it, y'all.